Welcome to the Ravel Room. Today I'm going to show you how to do a slip knot, chain, and single crochet. To make the slip knot, first you're going to lay down your yarn, wrapping it so it lays doubled up side by side. Then you're going to twist the closed side of the yarn to make a loop. Next you're going to pick up the loop and place it so it's lying on the yarn that's connected to the ball of yarn. Now reach through the loop to pull the yarn up to create a new loop. Holding both the new loop and the two strands, pull them apart to tighten the slip knot. Place your hook inside that loop and tighten with the working yarn. It should be snug but not too tight. Now that we've created the slip knot, we'll start to chain. You're going to wrap the yarn around the fingers on your non-dominant hand in whatever way feels comfortable, and hold the hook in your dominant hand. I use my index finger to keep tension on the yarn between my finger and the hook, and hold the slip knot with my middle finger and thumb. Then I'll grab the yarn with the hook, turning it so it faces down, and pull it through the loop. Each time you grab the yarn to pull it through a loop, that's a new chain, so you're going to do this as many times as your pattern says. I'm going to do it 10 times. When you look at the chain from the front, you'll notice it looks like a braid. Each chain will look like a little V. I've been holding my hook in a method that's called the overhand or the knife method, but you can also hold it like a pencil. If you need more stability with the chain, you can move your middle finger and thumb up to whichever chain stitch is right under the hook. When counting the chains, the loop on the hook doesn't count. Once you've done all the chains, you're going to crochet back into them to make the foundation row. There are a few different ways to do this, but the most important thing is to just get one single crochet into each chain space. Each chain stitch is made of 2 diagonal bars that should look like a sidewards V. I'm going to be inserting my hook in between each lower bar. For single crochet, we're going to skip the first chain stitch and crochet into the second. You're going to insert the crochet hook from front to back into the stitch. If you can't get it exactly in the space I'm demonstrating, that's okay. Just make sure you get one in each stitch space. Now you're going to yarn over, which means grab the yarn and pull it back through just the chain stitch. Now you should have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull it through both loops. And there's your first single crochet. You're going to repeat these steps through each chain stitch. Insert into the chain, yarn over, pull through just the chain, yarn over, and pull through both loops. It might be hard to see because of the slip knot, but don't forget the very last chain space. Now you're going to count your single crochets. There's going to be one less than what you chained because you had to skip one in the beginning. This is what the right side of your work is going to look like and the top. You'll notice that there are still the V's just like with the chain. When you're single crocheting at the end of every row, you're going to chain one and then turn your entire work like a book and crochet back into it, starting with the very first stitch. You're going to insert your hook in each space between the horizontal bars, and you want to make sure that you go under both strands of the V on the top. Insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through both loops. When you're first learning to crochet, I highly recommend counting your stitches every single time you finish a row. Now you know how to single crochet. Let me know in the comments how it turned out for you.